4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line. Open shot for Carter for 3.
Well, they want him to defend and rebound, Mar. The scoring is something, that they'll take on the extra, but that's not his forte.
Carter going behind the back to set it up.
They've had days off. I expect them to play better as the game goes along.
Playoff coverage. You can email Bill Walton your playoff questions. Keon Clark, who came over from the Denver Nuggets in his 3rd season out of UNLV. Carter. Here's Carter with room. Yes.
He's a good player, but normally shoots a high percentage because he takes such good shots. There's Carter once again. That
has come along very, very strongly in the second half of the season, taking over as the McCullough fell down. Here's Del Curry. Montross able to reach further. Montross done a nice job. Also picks up an assist.
Giving nothing easy.
Carter being played by Lynch. Goes to the step back. Yes. Performance. Seeking his 21st point. Carter now played by McKee. Oh, he had no angle. Off the spin and resumes action. Here's Carter with time running down. McKee got a piece of it. Oh, Carter able to recover and hit.
Now we saw Toronto be able to take this charge from New York in Game 5 and win the game. Can they do it once again today?
Well, Carter with a nice move of our playoff triple header. Carter, yes, and it counts. Allen Snow. Missing his first, shooting again. Clock and the shot clock. It's all Vince Carter. And Carter with the shot. Carter with the tip. Foul shooter, 6 of 7 tonight. 5 and 8/10 seconds remaining. Carter hits both.
This is the first time in their brief playoff history, 2 years, that the Raptors actually have a lead as Carter.
Anytime you got a guy who plays 3 positions and can defend all 3 positions.
Carter with 3, his key shot. And here is Carter with a quick turnaround. Got it.
Yes! Trap because it was giving Toronto open shots in the corners.
McKee guarding Carter on the turnaround.
A definite foul, knocking the man out of bounds.
Carter against McKee with a one-hander. 7 for 14 is Allen Iverson. And coming right back is Carter on the Sixers. Cutting it down. Iverson from Childs. Philadelphia made their comeback in the second quarter. Childs missing by a mile. And a D-lineup. Game 2 of the best of 7 Eastern Semi. And
for the steal.
He had 7 steals in Game 1 as Carter, 7 on the clock. Carter with the fall-away, hitting. Carter now with 26. Taking advantage of turnovers, 2 of them by Toronto. Here is Carter, and that'll drop for him.
You give us double figures, we'll be okay.
Carter hit 3.
Attack the basket. In Game 2, 0 foul shot attempts. And that's almost unheard of when you take 27 shots.
And score 28, but to Lynch knocked away. And here on the drive, Carter. It was a wild helter-skelter Game 2. Here is Carter. What a start for him. He has 10 points, including 2 threes. Childs staying in the game with 2 fouls, missing the shot. Hill fighting. Carter winning and getting the basket. Carter with the second effort. 19 in Game 1.
One-on-one.
And Carter firing over McKee. Hits 3.
You must put a body on a man when a shot goes up at your defensive end.
Carter hitting his 4th three-pointer. And Carter was on the line with his foot, so it is only for the first time. These are the first free throws by the Raptors, who only went there 13. And the interception by Alvin Williams on the long pass attempt by the Sixers. Carter will go for another 3.
About the foul call.
4 minutes elapsed here in the second. Carter does it again. Score replaced by Chris Childs. Iverson only 6 of 13 from the line. Carter. Curry looks, steps back, and misses a 3. Carter with the rebound. Turnaround. Another one. That's amazing. Amazing. Vince Carter on a turnaround has hit his 8th three-pointer in a row. And the Sixers making the Raptors work to bring it up. And here Here's Jerome Williams to Carter. Carter over the big. McCullough scores for the Raptors. Their biggest lead was 19.
Clear out here.
And it's Carter against Lynch. Rim. Batted out. Childs has it again. And there's a pass.
Foul line. They are not even running anyone at him. They're saying you must make the shot.
Here's Carter hitting a three. Their advantage, and the Sixers want to get it down. Carter with a runner. 8-point lead. Entering some critical moments for the 76ers to narrow the gap. Carter.
Yeah, big thing now. Just back it out. Run some time.
Carter on the drive and no basket.
They'll give it to him.
Yes, they do.
They give him continuation that time.
All right. Iverson scoring 54 in Game 2 on Wednesday. Jumaine Jones, Todd McCullough, Rodney Buford.
Look up.
And here is going to be Carter.
That has led to the explosion of Vince Carter on the back cut.
Carter reverse. Oh, beautiful move from Vince Carter.
Back early on. Even though he has a block to double team now.
Carter's numbers. Carter now. Eric Snow now on Carter. Tough shot. Won't go. Carter taps it in with the left hand. Now, well, things are going well for him. But it's the edge that they're playing with today. Carter gets inside. Beautiful move.
They have 26.
Carter and McKee. Carter has 10 of the 26 and puts it in.
With tree branches in front of it.
Dallas got in the win column.
How cool was that to see Dirk Nowitzki not allowing George Lynch to send it to Reed?
Carter double, gets it up, backs it in.
One major problem for Lenny Wilkins, and assist in Game 3, is 1 for 5 this afternoon.
Before, obviously missed the shot, so it was negated. Oh, Carter comes right back and hits the three. Dangerous pass, Davis inside. Carter on the foul! Oh, Vince Carter barely got his fingertips on it. Hoop war. 10 rebounds for Carter.
Interception by Carter. Iverson back to meet him. And here is Carter going around Iverson. And that's what George has to be as the Raptors trying to make a run here. And Vince Carter. Peterson with 5 is the leading scorer for the Raptors. Carter going in again. Oh, wow.
And Vince Carter to the line.
Sixers broke out to an 11-0 lead. Raptors cut it to 7, and then the Sixers made their first 5 shots of the second quarter. It went on a spree. Carter
On top in the Eastern Conference.
and Matt Geiger is out for the rest of the playoffs.
I like what I'm seeing here from Carter. You're catching him dick down with that right forearm and catch you right in the head.
6 games, Carter has been brilliant, but tonight,
That's why Larry has earmuffs on over there.
Carter, Evans, Bernie Fryer, and Ronnie Nunn are the officials. Antonio Davis misses the first shot of the game, and it's tipped up and in by Vince Carter. It's on Wednesday. His series high was in Game 1 when he had 17. And the Raptors by 3, and Vince Carter says something. The team comes back and responds. Here is Vince Carter with
The shot right now, only 37%.
Carter off the screen, hitting again on him. Davis knocked away, picking up the loose ball, and Carter off the glass with 11.6 here in the second.
Challenge it tonight, and obviously Oakland's come up big.
Hey, with 11 minutes to go in the game, your job is to go in the game when the coach starts to you.
Carter coming back with a 3.
Third leading team in assists in the league, and they've been able to get the assist. Watch out
And
here.
pass, and
We're all betting on you, Charles.
of course he's going to make it. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the half.
Oh, yes.
Carter with a 2 has 18 points.
And must get them out of this.
Well, it's a 13-point game now. Carter on a runner hits.
We were just totally unorganized, and at the defensive end, we were letting them catch the ball. So it all comes down, Dick, to better execution at both ends of the floor.
So the timeout called by Lenny Wilkins, spinning is Carter against Mutombo, the big giant. He scores anyway. And Jerome Williams and Vince Carter. And Carter hitting a 2.
17 points and 12 boards.
Here is Carter with the drive for Carter posting up against McKee. How quick Was that? Raptors have certainly settled, and the fans back into this game. Here is Carter as the Raptors can sense sending this series to a Game 7. Carter hits the three to do it, and the Raptors confident on the road themselves. Carter changed hands and banked it in.
Bill, you know that.
And his shot is easy to read.
Carter on the follow.
It's up in a little bit of a rhythm here.
Playing at home, though, will help tremendously. Fourth shot, Vince able to get it back.
With excellent defense here in the early going. Carter with 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it down.
Maybe they have to play you a little more honestly as the offense.
Your Tim Duncan, David Robinson, when those guys have the ball, people are standing. As we've done the Philadelphia games over the course of this season.
His back at some point in his career. He loves the fancy long.
I agree. Yesterday, Bill, they were up 5, and when they took him out, the
Career high in assists. That's his 10 assists of the game, and we're early in the third. Carter puts it in.
Whole left side of his body looks to be numb.
Both these teams have really had to deal with injuries. Carter.
Now that's the greediness you were talking about. Arm just sort of limply hanging.
you see the importance. He picks up his
little bit of a ball fake and in for the uncontested dunk.
Carter goes right at Mutombo with the left hand.
Don't look and say that he's 6 for 17. They've been